Okay, welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lloyd 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
So, in case you didn't know, whenever I'm wrong about something, I fully admit it. Okay,
Yeah,
I remember we were talking about Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and
yeah,
how I was saying it was shouldn't have been made. It was pointless. I didn't see it yet, right? But I was like, oh, it's just a money grabber. Now, somehow, some way, I don't know what the reasoning behind it was. I forgot why, but I decided to flat out on Disney Plus watch Wakanda Forever the
yeah.
other day, and I gotta tell you, I absolutely loved the movie a lot.
It was
Right?
enjoyable. I'll say
It
it
was
was enjoyable.
very enjoyable. I was like, you know what? This movie had heart. It was
Hmm.
emotional. It was emotional for the actors dealing with the loss of their friend, as well as the actor that played their
Yeah,
brother or son or whatever. And I really enjoyed this movie. Now, at the same time, I enjoyed Namor, but he's not our Namor. Like, it's
no,
not, they changed the origin totally.
yeah, they did.
He's, he can, okay. Here's the problem, right? He can never be a fucking superhero. He killed her fucking mother,
Yeah,
right? He can never be an Avenger. He can never be a fucking hero. He flat out knew he was killing the mother and
yeah,
drowning her. We know that our Namor was a bastard or was an asshole half the
yeah.
times, right? But he was a hero, even though he was. This is total asshole Namor, completely 100% dick. Like he's a fucking dick. And there's no redemption.
There
There's
was a
no
there was a shortly. I forget how long after that movie came out. I was watching another video, and they said that the makers of that, at least one of the makers of it, if you notice, a lot of the villains are blue. The reason why they're blue is they're supposed to represent the same colors as the police.
I have no idea about that. All I know is
Yeah,
Atlanteans are blue, and they're not even Atlanteans, they call.
no, they're not.
So yeah, so here's the thing. Great character. Um the ending was like you knew the way she's a queen or the way that you have to make a diplomatic solution
Yeah,
to where they're not killing each other completely. Like they gotta survive, right? So but the thing that I didn't like was that he should have been afterwards. They could have made him a hero,
yeah,
and they didn't. He's like, "Oh, I'm just fucking using him. Fuck him." Like, you know, we'll deal with them now, and then I'll turn. So he's a cutthroat bastard. Like he's a fucking
yeah.
you.
Because if you think about it, if you look at it, white male, so white males gotta be an enemy.
But he's not white. He's
I
like
know.
fucking Right? Is he Spanish? I don't know what
I
they're
don't
trying to
know, but
say, but
still,
all I'm saying is, look, his wings grow back in the comics. His
yeah,
wings are gonna grow back. But he's a scumbag. He's a total fucking scumbag, and he's not likable. Like I don't, you're not, you can't like him, and you can't be like, oh, I'm rooting for Namor because he's a villain. He's a dick. They made him into an asshole, and
yeah,
they wasted. I feel they kind of wasted it. Like they could have brought in something with Doctor Doom. They could have brought in,
yeah.
he's the reasoning behind or whatever. So I loved it and I thought it was great, but I felt that now Namor the Submariner is ruined, and you
I
can't
made
fix.
the comment since Sony has them. I'm still surprised that Sony hasn't come out and tried to do something with them.
Well, Sony don't have him. Universal has him.
I meant Universal, but
Universal has him and the Hulk.
so why not? Because
I mean,
because there's a storyline where him and that where
they
Hulk and
won't give them
Thanos
up. They
meet
won't.
each other.
They won't. Universal will not give them up.
Yeah,
So they got to pay.
and I personally think if Universal should come out and do a different movie for Namor.
Well, he's done. He can't now. He's not likable. He's not. He killed someone's mother, bro. That's like, it's not like you killed somebody. You killed their mom, who doesn't have any powers.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked up. Like, Marvel fucked that up. But it's I said, great piece, great movie. He's a conniving, nasty bastard. That's the way this Namor is going to be. And you don't put him on the lunchbox, obviously, because he's not a hero. And you don't want kids to follow him because they're like, I'll kill my mother too. Like, that's.
Yeah.
But anyway, seeing Killmonger in it was weird. I mean, they're trying to say, I guess he's a good guy, but he's a bastard, right? I guess in the spirit realm, he's good, but he's a dick. You know? I guess. I don't know. But I enjoyed it. Like, and the one thing I enjoyed, the biggest thing of all, was Picard.
Yeah, Picard was real good. Somebody came back later saying, "Did we really have to have the Borg for the third time around?"
Yes. No, but that's it. They can't come back. I don't want them. This is the way you finish them. Good.
Yeah.
And you don't bring them back ever. You cannot bring them back ever. This is done. But the Borg are done. Yeah. Q's back. That's great.
Yeah, Q is Q.
He's not dying.
Because they said pretty much it's like you said, his trial is now just beginning because the whole trial was.
I kind of think that when it made it like he was dying, maybe they meant that because he's not going to be dealing with Picard anymore. But the Q continued, and maybe they gave him a reprieve, and they said, "All right, put him on trial, the son, and you got your powers back."
Yeah, because he said the human race, the trial for them really hadn't come to fruition.
Anyway. It was linear, like something doing with linear. Well, here's the thing. Like, honestly, Q now is back restored, full strength. That's fun.
Have you had a chance to see any of Strange New Worlds yet?
No, I do. I still pay for Paramount.
Good. It's a good. Like I've been saying, I think the Orville really caused the Star Trek community to step up their game.
I'm sure they did.
Because the Orville was pretty much the Star Trek that people wanted, and with Wade Discovery was good. I mean, I'll say that, but I watched it just for Shamrocks and Guinness. It was like it's pretty much like 3 characters I'd enjoy seeing, and the interaction of a 4th, and that between 2 others. That's the main reason why I even watched it. But it was Discovery. It's just it's. I don't want to say it's too dark,
right?
But it's just and I don't want to go this broken record. It's not Star Trek, but it's just it was meh.
Right.
And when you've got the and when it's true initials for Star Trek Discovery is STD, it should tell you something.
I gotta tell you, I miss doing podcasts, but I started this new thing now at work where there's a lot of things going on. I need to make more money, so I decided to work 6 days a week regularly, and I asked them for overtime or extra hours for the next so many weeks because I have to buy a few things. The kid's birthday is coming up, Joe and Anthony, and also I kind of want to do a new book too. So there's a lot of things I have to pay for in the future. So I'm like, you know what? I'll deal with my body going to the ring and working because I just want to do this. But I've been past couple of days. I'm going to tell you with this gaming venture that I started. It was all fun up until past couple of days. Past couple of days, it started feeling like a job.
Uh-oh.
What did I tell you when something feels like a job?
Fun.
So the thing is, I created this situation where I want to be #1 in America. Now, it isn't about just being #1 in America. You have to buy every fucking game there is, and it's been getting expensive. Now, I've been dealing with it, but lately, I feel that it's becoming unfun because I spent so much money, and now I actually have a true adversary. I actually have someone that, when I go to work, purposely beats me. When I have to work straight for so many days, purposely beats me. And I'll have a minor victory and it'll be gone. And then it's the pressure of keeping up and playing, not when I want to play, but because I have to play.
Yeah.
And then I start getting annoyed because I'm like, what if I don't want to play? See, so now I'm kind of at war with myself because I went way over budget. I said to myself, I'm going to spend this and nothing else. And then I wound up going 50% higher than my budget.
Yeah.
And it's been getting higher. And I'm like, but I have nothing to show for it. Like, I have been eighth rank on and off for like, I guess, a month or 2 months. And I'll have my eighth rank and then I'll lose it and then I'll get it back and then I'll lose it and I'll get it back. This is like the seventh or eighth time I've been eighth rank. Now, each time we do this dance,
Yeah.
we're getting closer to the seventh rank person. But it's going to be where I beat the seventh rank person and I go to do my victory dance while I'm at work. And guess what?
He beats you.
He beats me because I'm working. And I can't not work.
Yeah. Yeah. You need the work.
Because that's what's paying for everything. But I'm not having fun. And now it's the first time ever that I'm not having fun. And again, what did I say? When I even said with the podcast, if it's going to be a thing where it's work. Yeah. Now, it's never been with the podcast that it's felt like work, except for the last one, the Rehubius. I thought we had to do it, right? But, like, if it's not fun, like, this is fun, doing the Everything Show. But gaming every day and getting 10, 20 platinums a day, and then, like, I literally have to figure this out. Because, again, I have never, like, once I set myself out to do something, I do it. But I've never said, nah, I'm not going to do it, forget it. I never do that. Now, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting annoyed. And I feel like I'm wasting my time. Because, see, the person could have beat me numerous times, but it's like cat and mouse. Like, he's waiting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I beat him and he's waiting for some reason, right? So I'm kind of formulating shit in my head that he's waiting for me to beat the seventh ranked person. And then I'm going to go to work and this motherfucker's going to get 80, 100 platinums in a day. And it's going to be just, thank you for beating the guy that would have been my adversary. Now I'll beat you both. I feel I'm good enough. I feel I'm great enough to be number one. But like I said, when I do get that title, I don't know if I intend to want to keep it that long. I want to say that I was, but right now, and again, it happens. This person's not making it fun, but it's a competition. This is not, little thing. It should have been expected of me to realize that I was going to come across somebody who was not going to be that easily defeated, or was going to play games back and forth. It's my own fault. So I have to make a decision. Do I motherfucking annihilate the shit out of this person so bad that he can't come back by getting fucking so many fucking platinums? It's not like you can't come back from, right? Mm-hmm. Do I just go crazy all out and I up the budget and I fucking just fuck it? Let's go, warp 10, right? Let me just fucking destroy this fucker and then go for the 7th and the 6th and the 5th. Because this is not even the major thing. Once I get to right behind Akuma's number 1. Yeah. That is going to be a battle for fucking months. That's not even going to be. He's so much above all these fucking people that's going to be the main event. This is sort of like, this shouldn't be a main event. But this is like a sidestep or side. This is like taking too long. This person. So I have to look at it. I don't know if I want to. I didn't game really that much yesterday. I'm working,
Yeah.
I got to go in early tomorrow now. I don't know if I'm going to game tonight. I might go to bed. I might not. I might game. I might not. I don't know. But I'm kind of tired of spending money. And
Yeah,
and
I
it's
can
getting
understand.
wasted.
Yeah.
It's getting wasted. And I'm like I'm spending money, yes, for the end game being I'm going to be number one, or I get the 7th rank or 6th rank, but I don't want to win it and then lose it in fucking 12 hours or 5 hours.
Yeah.
That annoys me, actually. Like, I want to keep it for a while. Like, the other ranks, I kept it for a while. You know? Now it's not. It's not working like that. So, it's an inner battle. Matrix Lord 2 and 2 has to deal with himself. But the one thing that's going to happen is if the gaming doesn't happen, obviously there's going to be tons of podcasts, but I don't know. I have to figure it out. It has to be fun.
Always. Because once it ceases being fun, then it's not even worth it anymore.
I can't give my best effort if I'm not having fun. You know, I have my friend, the guy Mia Moon. He tells me, "Oh, you need to get this amount of platinums this day.
Yeah.
You have to beat these games." He's like an advisor, right? But I just feel I'm going to tell him I'm not feeling it lately. I'm not getting burned out. I'm just getting annoyed because I just if I'm going to spend all this money, I'm going to buy these games and repeat it. I should have this title for a while, not get fucking wrecked. And again, it all goes down to the thing that people are complaining about is the instant platinums. The platinums you get in 2-3 minutes, and then boom, it's like
yeah.
And you know what? I got to tell you, I did something foolish. I had an ego with this. I usually don't have an ego, but I got annoyed. I saw every game this motherfucker was buying, and I was buying every fucking game that this guy bought. He bought. Yeah. This is what the problem happened, right? So he bought games in Japanese. I can't read Japanese. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't have a translator.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to fucking beat these games because I don't know simple keys. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I buy these games if I can't even fucking play them? These games weren't cheap. These games were like $30 each, bro. You know, like it was like $2.
Dude.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I? So I'm wasting money for this. I'm not completing them because I don't know I'm reading. I know what I'm doing. And it's like, why am I doing this? And I feel like I'm mad at myself because I'm like, you fucking egomaniac that you gotta be beating this guy so much that you're gonna fucking be a dick and you're gonna beat him
basically
by beating the game.
You lost your track. You had yourself set on beating number one guy, but then this guy comes along and goes.
This guy comes along. This guy's been the focus now. This guy's the focus, and not only that, but he got me because I'm like doing stupid shit. I'm making. If I wrote a book about gaming, I'm going against my own rules.
Yep.
Because it's becoming a personal thing with this person, and I'm like, and then I said to him, "Did you just spend $200?" I go to myself and I'm like, "Wait a minute. Did you fucking Matrix Lord 2 and 2 just spend $200 buying these fucking games you would never buy to beat him with the game he beat you just to be a dick? Like, you fucked up." Like, I'm like, wait a minute.
You got distracted there, and that's what happens.
An ego came out. I had an ego, and it came out, and I got mad. I got annoyed. And you know what? I deserve to get my fucking ass kicked with that, honestly, because it never was an ego with me. And I had an ego this time. I'm like, this bastard. And I beat him. This is the thing. I did beat him. Okay? But
what you should do, I know he'll probably may not respond or something.
He probably beat me already. I didn't check the stats right now.
What you should do to show that you're a good gamer, you say thank you. You should send him a thank you. You caused me to get distracted. Yes.
Nah, fuck that. I'm
gonna
be a dick about it.
Just send him a thank you and say thank you
that.
for at least challenge me more than I
Nah,
never
fuck
even
him.
challenged
I ain't
myself.
even gonna give him that. I mean, look, the guy's name is called Raining Dash Elbows, which is a weird fucking name in itself. I don't know how you would like to be called. Hi, Mr. Raining Dash Elbows. But that's his name, and I made some funny videos. But you know what? I didn't play the game. I made him. He beat me. But like, even though I beat him now, I didn't check to see if he beat me today because I was at work. But for a couple of days I beat him. But he affected me. Maybe he didn't even. You know what the sad part is? Maybe he's not even. Maybe I'm looking into it way too much. Like maybe I'm not even on his radar. Maybe he don't know who the fuck I am. Or maybe he does. But he fucking pissed me off. He actually got to me, and I did stupid mistakes. I have my own way of doing things, and I have my games, and I'm like, okay, I bought these. This is what I do. I buy a whole bunch of games, and I put them in my backlog, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get to it this week. I'll work on this. But I don't do what I did with him. I'm buying and buying, bro. I'm like fucking, and then I'm like, I'm thinking, I'm like, I used like, and I didn't cause damage to myself, but I could have went about doing things differently. And I fucking bought, and I kept buying. I bought more than I beat. I kept buying this shit. I still didn't beat. And then I'm like, I actually beat him for a couple of days, and I'm like, okay. But then I stopped, and I shouldn't stop because now it gives him an opportunity to beat me. So I need to create a lead, and I don't because I'm disgusted that I'm back and forth with this guy for months. And my body is reacting. Like my body flat out shuts down. It's like, no, you're sleeping because you haven't slept. And I would wake up and then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get ready. I gotta eat something. I gotta go to work. And it just no gaming's going on. So I'm not gonna talk about my achievements with gaming because to me, I'm embarrassed by my achievements. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not giving my best effort. And I'm not gonna promote me not giving my best effort. When I feel like I'm proud of what I have, I'll be like, all right, Scott, look at this. I'm not proud. I'm looking at it right now, and I said I wasn't going to look at it, but I'm going to look at it. And I'm still 8th rank. And he stopped gaming, which for whatever reason, he stopped. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. But the person ahead of me is doing a lot more gaming. But it's probably literally another 100 and something platinums I need to do. Just for the 7th rank. 110 maybe. Or 15. That's 115 more games to buy. Or play what I used to have already. So is I don't know. Going through a lot of changes in life lately. Another problem I didn't talk about, I don't really talk about on here, I guess, is the fact that I'm not happy that, my coverage lapsed. And I can't. Yeah. I don't, I'm not gonna bash a company, whatever, but they were supposed to pay for these surgeries, dental, and they fucking took it back. And I'm left to suffer because they thought I spent too much on my teeth. So now I'm left in limbo where shit isn't finished. And it's like a horror movie. Somebody already commented about me. I look like shit, my teeth, whatever. And I got offended, but it's the truth, though. I shouldn't get offended. So now it's either, oh, hey, you just pay thousands, and then you'll be okay. But guess what? Was I expecting to pay thousands? No. I'm already committed to this gaming fucking thing, and I'm like, well, wait a minute now. Now it's just I'm suffering and pain. So what do you think I'm working overtime for? Obviously, I want to get the teeth done so I can actually smile on the fucking camera, and I can fucking not be in pain every fucking day. My face doesn't be blown up like a balloon because right now it's blown up. You can't tell, but I've been so I lost.
The camera, I can't tell. Yeah,
I lost so much fucking weight. I'm paper fucking thin. Okay, and you wouldn't tell it with the face because face was paper thin too. Not no more. It's puffy because of the teeth. So I'm working overtime, struggling, suffering because I want to make sure I pay for these teeth to get done because I have to pay for it flat out myself because I can't wait for this fucking company to pay for it. They're not, and they did let me down.
And you
And
shouldn't. I'm sorry,
I'm
you
not,
shouldn't.
no. So I'm kind of irritable with that lately because if you have to go every day with pain, that's bad. That affects your demeanor.
Oh, it
That could
does.
it could be affecting the gaming, and maybe I'm not thinking the way I am because it could be the teeth that I'm in pain, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta take painkillers and shit like my teeth, and I leave and all kinds of shit, like, and then my stomach gets fucked up because it's like, whoa, wait a minute, why are you taking this shit? And my stomach reacts. So I haven't been 100% healthy lately, and it's because of the teeth, and it's because of my stomach. So I need to get healthier. So, I mean, maybe I will stop gaming and take all my resources and funds and pay for this teeth stuff, take a break, and come back in a month or two. I don't know. Like, I literally need to take care of my health. And I'm going to do that, pretty much. I'm not committing to being out of gaming for a while, but I just need to reroute my resources.
Yeah.
And take care of business. You know, it is what it is, and it's that's what I need to do. Because I'm saying to myself, I'm not gonna buy games from fucking agony. My teeth hurt. I want to fix my teeth. Right? Common sense.
I fully understand. When you want to do something and you got pain, it's very, very hard to concentrate.
How are you supposed to work if you're in pain? I can't. So I gotta get it done. I gotta pay for this. So I gotta do. So I mean that's the thing that sucks is the teeth business, and then the medical business, and then I mean, you know me forever.
Oh God, yeah, I've lost count of how many years.
And every time something came out, I'd be on top of that.
Oh hell
and I'd
yeah!
see it. Like you would go to the movies, and you would
Yep.
post about it. I would just go. I wouldn't post about it. I'd be talking about it in a podcast, right? But I wouldn't. Yeah. I'd be like, "Oh, let's save it for the podcast, everything show." But somewhere along the lines, maybe it's COVID, maybe whatever, I stopped. All that stopped, probably because of COVID, probably. And it never went back to normal. It never went back to me going to the movies. I have not been to the movies since Far From Home. And I'm like,
I've seen Renfield and I've seen the latest Guardians. Both are quite good. So,
but I was saying to myself, well, am I getting old? Am I like, what's the reasoning? But I mean, I would see things and we talk about it immediately. Now it's like I'm not seeing it. I mean, I think it started with the COVID business, and that's what started the gaming because I couldn't leave the house. So I'm like, okay, after working and then coming home, I'd be doing a game, right? Now we're out of that, and I should have went back to normal already, and I haven't. So I have to figure that out. That's another thing. Inner work or whatever the fuck. Why don't I do what I always do? Same thing with the writing. Always like, let's do another book, right? Ever since I put the last book out, I lost tons of money.
Yeah.
Went to lockdown. I'm afraid to put out another book now because I don't want to lose. I never lost money before. Now I'm losing money. I'm like, wait a minute. Whoa. I lost money. What the fuck? Right? So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like conservative. I'm like, oh my God, I can't, and I'm questioning everything. Like, if I do this book, will it be lockdown again? Will it not be lockdown? How can I make money? What if I lose? And I never did that before. I never second guessed myself before. I never questioned myself before. But ever since that lockdown business, and I've lost tons of money, I was like, fuck. So, I mean, months ago, we were talking about fucking shithead coming back, some schmuck, troll, and getting too far with my mother and fucking saying shit. And that's done. But it's like, I'm doing a whole new slew of fucking problems right now. But I'll figure it out, as I always do. And hopefully, if it goes the way I want it to be, we'll be back to doing podcasts, and this gaming thing will be fucking done. Or I'll just get it, and then it'll be done. Because I feel like the audience has lost a lot, of us, the group.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Doctor Who is not making it easier that we started doing podcasts because of Doctor Who. Doctor Who sucks ass.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of hard, but I want to get the group together, even if we're not talking about Doctor Who, other shit. What's up, Titan? So, Josh, it just, I gotta heal myself, and I gotta take care of my body, my teeth that's bothering me. I can't even eat right, and I haven't remembered the last time I had a bagel. I can't eat certain foods. I've been limiting myself. I can't even eat because of the teeth. I need to get the teeth back fixed so that way I can. Mimi wants to come in, and I have to go to the bathroom, so it's going to be pretty quick. All right. Now, freeze my ass off. Yeah. Okay. So I know I'm freaking people out, getting personal, getting weird, but hey, you guys seen me doing 11,000 videos so much that it's time to open up to my audience. What's up, dude?
What's happening, Joe? They sound like in a pretty reticent mood tonight, man.
I know it's a bad mood. It's
fucking somber tome or something.
I know.
It's a fucking funeral. Sounds like it's a fucking funeral's about to happen.
It does sound like a funeral. It does.
Wow. I gotta look after my teeth. I gotta look after my.
You know what?
My nose. We should call season.
We should call it the violin episode. Probably.
We should call it the depression cast. Can we
Maybe.
talk about my issues in life, Joe?
Jesus Christ. You're right. It's nice to bring some humor to it now. What the fuck were you when we were doing the real Whovians? Jesus.
Wow. Well, I'll talk about it quickly here. The giggle. I mean, fucking hell. What kind of a title is that, mate?
What the fuck is going on? Honestly.
They're giggling at you, Joe. They're giggling at this podcast.
No, I think, what the fuck is going on?
Your woes, your problems.
Forget about my woes for a minute. Let's go back to Doctor Who.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
What the fuck is going on?
In regards to...
This is not episodes of Doctor Who. This is not specials of Doctor Who. This is the motherfucking 60th anniversary specials of Doctor Who, right?
What do you want them to do?
A little better, I think, with the trailer. No?
Okay, but what would you want them to do?
Not that. Not what they did. Just redacted shit.
But you've got to give me an example of what you want instead. Because you can't, just say, I want
Murray. Okay, I want Murray Gold music.
I think that might have been.
I want epic trailers like they had before, with the emotional attachment with the music. I want to see something other than something different that we haven't seen in the trailer to connect us to the series.
You got the episode title, mate.
Big
episodes.
Big deal.
But that is kind of like you got to bear in mind we're 6 months away, so probably going to do more of what you want by then. You got to think about it.
I'm not interested, and that's bad.
Are you interested?
After today's trailer,
I was with some friends after the trailer had aired. And one of them who kind of likes Doctor Who, but he's not in love with it. He finds the title of The Giggle hilarious. But he says to me, we didn't actually say this to me, but he said it to me before. He said he's really excited for this new David Tennant thing. And he said to me that the sort of fucking what do you call it? The quality of the trailer was high. He said he was hyped for it after the trailer. He was like, it looks really good.
Today's.
Today's. He says what they show in the trailer look good. Because you have to bear in mind, most people don't know what the fuck Beep the Meep is. They don't know what a Star Beast is. So the Star Beast, that sounds cool.
The other trailer was better. The last trailer we had was
that's because it was longer, and also it kind of was.
But that was supposed to be a teaser.
Okay. That was this one's a bit more of a teaser trailer, I say. I think this is a sort of This is like an appetizer almost, like a quick bite in between.
But it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a fucking trailer because we had it.
Come on, though, Joe. You have to bear in mind it's like 6 months away. It's 6 months away. That's mental. I think we forget that. You need to put it in perspective a little bit. It's like 6 months away. If they're doing trailers now, how many bloody trailers are they gonna do in September or like October? It's gonna be way more, and I'll probably have a Murray Gold like kind of like crazy music.
I mean,
they might. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I was kind of hoping they'd put the fucking theme on the trailer. You know, like the 2008 one.
Can't like Neil Patrick Harris talk or something? Like, can't we have him say something? Or
we've heard him talk in that like.
We've heard a couple of things.
Worldwide premiere.
I know.
I remember that. Well, it doesn't. The thing is, right? It's 6 months away. I know we're like fucking addicts. We're like fucking cocaine addicts. And then like the dealer's given us like fucking 0.5 milligram or something. You know, it's like not much, but it's like we can't expect much when we know we're getting like about 25 grams in like a
we got
short
the
period of time.
Anniversary trailer. No, man.
Okay, what would you put in it? Like fucking, he can't reveal everything because if he reveals,
I didn't say he had to reveal it, but
I know, but like, okay, hear me out. If he reveals too much or he shows too much, then it's going to be like World Enough in Time, Dr. Falls, where we fucking know John Sims the master before he turns up, and then it kind of ruins it. Because you need the surprises. You need a surprise.
But we're not getting anything. This was shit, this trailer today.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Bro, it's bad. I'm sorry. I watched it 25 times straight.
Why did you watch it 25 times if you hate it so much?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm coming home from work.
Like a waste of
you
time.
You want to know the thing? You want
to be #1 gamer in America, but you watch this video.
Forget about that. I'm at work. I saw a beep from you.
You're meant to be working, Joe. Why are you watching it 25 times?
No. I'm on my break. I'm having my pizza, right? And I'm like, I see you beeping.
Yeah, of course
and I'm like,
what were you recording? The pizza lesson episode 79?
No, I'm eating my lunch, right? And I'm like, oh shit, Doctor Who thing came out today. I'm at work, whatever, right? So as soon as I was done with work, right? What I should have did. This is how I'm not as interested.
I should have did.
The first thing, you know what the first thing I watched on my phone on the bus was?
I don't know, porn, Joe.
No.
I guess it's gonna be the fucking trailer.
It was KSI fight, Deji fight, and Boogie 2988 fight. And then I watched the Doctor Who thing, which is crazy, right?
You know you do want the Boogie 2988.
No, I don't. And I watched the trailer.
Actually,
I watched the trailer of Doctor Who, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? Right? And I'm like,
you're saying the Doctor Who trailer doesn't compare to the fight between Boogie 2988.
No. I'm like, wait a minute. This is the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, right? Not every day.
Yeah,
right?
6 months away.
This is the specials for the 60th anniversary. This is not a regular special. It's not a regular episode. It's not a regular season. It's the 60th.
Okay,
and this is what we got. This is what we got. This is what they gave us, though.
Like, this is what they gave. 60th birthday. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be depressed probably because you're like 60 years old. I imagine Doctor Who feels the same way.
No. This is like
that's not just me.
Yeah, I like to order. I guess I actually order fries. Oh yeah, and a Doctor Who trailer. Just order that. This one. Thank you. There was no love in it.
What did you want them to show?
Did you feel that was love? That trailer?
What the fuck do you mean that was a love?
What
do you mean?
You saw the fucking menu. You saw the fucking menu. I'm still hungry. I want a cheeseburger. Right. You fucking said you love that movie, right? Yeah, and she's like, there's no love making that in the food,
Did you like
right?
it, Joe?
I still didn't see it yet. But listen
How the fuck do you know the ending?
Listen to me. So, Kate, did you like it? Did you like it?
I thought it was shit, but I think the series is going to be shit.
Thank you. See? She just said it all.
Okay, but why do you think it's going to be shit?
Shit!
Because it's Russell T Davies.
It was shit.
Joe, did you hear that? Did you just say it's going to be shit because of Russell T Davies?
Maybe. Let me tell you something. Maybe. Listen, he did give us Love and Monsters, right?
Oh, God.
He gave us Love and Monsters.
Excuse me, I go throw up.
The monsters look like JNT rejects.
Oh, damn.
BBC, Sarah Jane Adventure Creatures.
That's a good thing, actually. In my
Sarah
opinion.
Jane Adventures Creatures, like BBC Three, whatever, Wizard versus whatever, cheapy
do you think that Neil Patrick
fucking
Harris one
villains.
is going to be like some kind of like
If you really want to go low, you can say Cloud.
I think.
Bro.
Do you know what I think they should have called it? The Pied Piper. That episode.
Let me tell you something. I
He's
you know I love David Tennant's Doctor, right? And I'm like, is David Tennant phoning it in too? Because he's like,
what?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Seconds. You've seen 30 seconds. Joe.
I'm sorry, but you have to
You're not
hook
sorry.
us.
Why are you saying I'm sorry? What is it with this?
You have to hook us.
I'm sorry, but you're not sorry.
Our show almost got canceled by Chibnall, and it takes a lot to get back on track.
But did it get cancelled?
Yes, you get. Yes, you gave us David Tennant.
Means? It means
yes,
like
you. Could you shut up for 1 minute? You shut the fuck up for 1 minute. You gave us David Tennant. You gave us Catherine Tate. You gave us everybody and their mother, right? And you gave us Murray Gold, right? Okay.
But everybody and their granddad.
So how am I watching this trailer and I'm like, this is a trailer? What is this?
It's a trailer. That's what it is.
It's not. It's not.
What is it then? What is it then?
I don't know what it is. It's a new name. Because I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm not excited. Am I excited? No.
Evidently not. Actually, I think your blood pressure is quite excited right now.
No, my blood pressure is way calm. My blood pressure is way calm.
More than when they.
It's so. Let me tell you something. It's so fucking bad, the trailer, that you can't even get my blood pressure.
Do you like moaning about Doctor Who, Joe? Do you kind of
the trailer was so bad, you can't even get my blood pressure.
Yeah, but I've got a question, Joe. Do you like moaning about Doctor Who?
Do I usually moan about Doctor Who?
Yeah, you kind of do.
Besides the Chibnall era.
And the Moffat era, I remember.
No, I love
you moaned
Moffat.
about that at
Still,
the time.
No.
Capaldi era, you kind of did. You kind of
told you, man.
about that.
I'm getting worried now.
When you saw a woman being the Doctor, you were like, "Fuck this, man!" and you threw a fucking.
Originally, but Scott, how many episodes?
He came back. He came back.
450 episodes of the Real Whovians cast before
no one
she
watched
debuted.
Any of them. No one watched.
Thank you. Sure. That's why you know who the fuck I am, right? Okay.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Joe. I think I watched it between like 2013. I watched it at the very start, and then I watched it in 2017 a bit when you said the next Doctor is definitely going to have a beard, man. Before they cast Jodie Whittaker, which was hilarious because you thought Chris Marshall was going to be the Doctor. And I remember back then you were like convinced at one point that they were going to bring.
Well, Hayden was convinced. You were like, they're going to bring back
David Tennant, man.
Isn't it funny how
Spanish accent and the beard?
Isn't it funny how Hayden said that David Tennant was coming back way before David Tennant
in 2017?
But he still said it.
I don't know if it counts. That's like me going. It's going to be 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock.
But he still said it.
It was 12 o'clock eventually.
People were saying David Tennant would come back the fucking day after he announced he was going to leave.
Yeah. The clock is right.
Which he did in Sarah Jane Adventures, actually. Filmed after he was.
And I think Matt Smith did as well, but...
Yeah.
Well, what do you call it? The deep breath thing.
Yeah. Well, let's. I'm not important. Let's see. What do you, Kate? True. What did you think? Thank you, Kate. What do you think? Why don't you just describe the trailer? What you thought?
I don't know. I'm finding it really hard to get excited for the new series because this looks very naff and very meh, very panto. Don't like that they've got a fucking drag queen in there as well.
Why not? The Jinx Monsoon.
Because drag is transphobic.
What?
Hot take.
What?
I'm not a fucking intellectual, man. I'm not fucking intelligent enough to fucking bother with like a fucking the transgenderism debate. But I don't mind. I think it's going to be an interesting.
No, you just look up transgender women. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
Pardon,
no, I'm saying, maybe
we're just, please.
Yeah, no, I was saying, no, maybe we're just trying to hook up with transgender women right now.
Oh yeah, how's that going, Memory?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Now I've been reminded, so.
That's what I was bringing up. No.
Sure, anyway.
Oh, stop
I don't think it's a big deal.
You don't like the hot seat, I know. It's okay.
No, I was just going to answer.
Listen, it's okay, man. It's okay. You can like whatever you like, bro.
You know what else is okay?
God bless you, bro.
Buying a wig would be a good idea at this stage.
Bro, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, who the fuck cares, bro? I'm happy. If you're happy, are you happy? If you're fucking happy, bro, God bless you, bro. Kate's happy. God bless her. I'm fucking happy for her too.
You know, I don't even need to say.
You gotta be happy, bro. Because when you're happy,
right now,
when you're happy, you're 100%.
This is like the fucking Who fire where you got mad at me. This is the same reaction.
I'm not mad at you.
This is like the same level of reaction.
To deflect away from Yuri for a brief second, I do have to say, Joe, I did watch the Monster Battle live stream where you failed to see the aiming reticle for 7 minutes, and it was very funny.
Yes, it was funny. I thought it was hysterical too, and I'm like, wait a minute, why am I not pointing it at the fucking creature?
I wish I'd seen it live so I could have mentioned it to you because
I realized it too, and I'm like, wow.
Joe,
maybe I should stop.
He's got the
maybe I should just stop. You know what? That's what happens. No, that's what happens when you get home.
Twists of Fate. It's like Edgar Allan Poe.
That's why you don't play games at 3:00 in the morning.
That's why you don't
be
write
sleeping.
Books.
But anyway, yes, you're right. That was hysterical. I thought it was.
Do you know what else is hysterical?
What?
Every episode of the Real Whovians cast. Okay, anyway, as we were saying, okay, so Jinx Monsoon, I think that'll be an interesting episode because I reckon it's going to be a musical. It's going to be a musical one because you've not been live, Joe, since Jinx Monsoon has been announced, or Jonathan Groff. I think it'll be interesting.
First of all,
I like
I've been interacting.
As well.
You've
been interacting with Jonathan Groff?
No.
Who?
But Russell T Davis has been liking my tweets, my Instagram post that I sent to him.
He's a huge fan of the Real Whovians cast.
Yeah, actually. You know,
I
actually some ideas for Series 14.
No, I actually like.
I hear you might have reached out to the great Phil.
I actually liked Jinx. I thought maybe they might do something cool. So
I hear Connor Farley will appear in Series 15.
Listen, if I like something, I say it. If I don't like something, I say it. Just like I said, where the fuck you been, Russell T Davis, with the trailer?
What do you think of Jonathan Groff being hired, Joe? He's a good actor.
I don't know enough of him to know about that. So I was like, okay, I don't know. No, I didn't see that.
What have you seen, Joe, lately?
Didn't we just go over to Scott before he came in? Thank you.
Yep, we did.
Sorry?
We just went over this. But
sorry, my apologies.
Why don't we focus on you because I've been so out of the loop and you've been in the loop, right?
Why the happen?
You've been in the loop, me, Marie.
Have I?
Yeah, have you been creating multiple accounts fighting with people or no? Was that just bullshit?
No, I haven't, no.
You sure?
No, I haven't.
Ha!
What's with the Aubrey Hepburn picture?
Yeah, what's up?
Fan of Audrey Hepburn.
It's his new account. Account 500, 400.
No, I actually haven't. I've actually been talking to Marty though quite a bit lately. He's looking forward to all of this, yeah, and Connor as well. We're in a bit of like a group chat.
Have you still been fighting with Noel with different accounts?
No, I haven't. I haven't actually talked to Noel in ages. No,
you lying or no?
I've not spoken to Noel in ages, honestly.
You're not like Andrew Jones, 17 or something, or 18?
No, that's not me. I think that's someone else.
All right. Would you own up to it though?
I would own up to it because that Andrew Jones guy had been at it for a while. That's not me, and he's
not fighting with anybody. You're just true memery.
Just true memery. Do you know what? I think it's probably been over a year since I've made another account.
I guess.
No, half a year since the whole Sanctuary Geeks thing. That was the last time, I think.
So maybe you're learning, I guess, and you're evolving.
I think it's just laziness, honestly. It's honestly just laziness. And also, like, I just can't be bothered anymore because it's too much hassle. And also, like, Noel, I kind of, not to be mean, it's just not that interesting to me anymore.
I see. So I don't want you to troll for a second. I want you to tell me the truth, though.
Yeah.
Don't bullshit.
I'm not bullshitting.
Don't look for sponsors. Don't listen.
The only person I wind up as when I talk about Joe even when I talk about
you know who I am.
Yeah, of course I know you are. You're my hero.
Okay. Did you like the trailer or not? And stop bullshitting. Stop looking.
No, I actually did like the trailer. I know I wasn't lying about some people earlier.
You fucking hated it.
I liked it.
You did like it.
Do you know what? I actually like the title of The Giggle. I've thought about it for a bit. I actually kind of like it in an ironic kind of way. I think it's all right. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm just looking forward to the whole thing, really.
I mean, the titles are more exciting than the trailer. The Giggle. That's okay.
Wild Blue Yonder. It's interesting.
I mean, I like that too. I like the titles, but I just don't know what we're trying to say with the trailer. Like,
yeah,
I mean, some
interaction
with.
doesn't like reveal
Could we have some
new.
interaction with David Tennant? If you're not going to have interaction with David Tennant and Catherine Tate, you don't want to reveal how she remembers or if she remembers or whatever. Could you have it with the Rose character or something? Like, it seems to me like it's a Doctor Who trailer.
Did you notice there was a regeneration clip in like the fucking teasers they showed? Not
that was redacted.
Yeah, the redacted thing. Yeah, one of the redacted things. It was like showing like a sort of like they're moving away from like a regeneration. It looks like a regeneration. It might not be. It might just be like a.
Why are we even doing the redacted bullshit? Who came up with that shit?
Isn't that like a separate podcast? Is that what you were alluding to?
No, I'm just saying I don't understand.
Or like you mean in the trailer? Because it just adds a bit of like, you know.
It doesn't. It's like if you don't want to put something in the trailer, don't put it in the trailer. But don't put it in the trailer and say, "Oh, look, we can't show it. Let's redact it."
Writing critique of cancel culture.
Is that what that is?
Satire, yeah.
Yeah.
Satire, Joe.
It was
like the Everything Show is a satire of the Real Whovians cast.
You know what, you bastard. It's not.
Do you know what though? I actually have thought about this a couple of days ago because I showed a friend your channel. They were like, "Do you reckon Ross T. Davis has like observed Matrix Lord 212?"
Maybe in his prime, Matrix Lord 212, I guess. Not in his.
I think it's
possible. I don't know what stage I'm in right now.
Because you're like quite a character.
I don't know what stage I'm in right now. My
Scott. Yeah, not uploading stage, I would say. Number one gamer in America stage. That's what it is.
No, I'm thinking getting out of that stage too.
Are you not going to be number one gamer in America anymore?
I don't know.
Fucking hell, that's actually shocking, mate. I thought you would actually stick on that one.
No, I didn't say I didn't say I was going away from it. I just said that I
wish you fucking did because it's.
If you missed what I was talking about in this podcast, I said I went way over budget. I spent
a bit like Series 12 from what I hear. Chaos in
and then
Chaos
after
in Staten Island, more like.
After I got my victory, I went to work and I got defeated. And it was like for nothing.
You got defeated at work.
No, when I'm working,
someone get the promotion over you.
You're not listening. When I'm working, I can't be gaming, obviously. So if I'm working 12-hour shift, you're not listening. If I'm working a 12-hour shift, the person that is my competition that doesn't work is getting 80 platinums or whatever, and it's impossible.
It's a futile endeavor.
It might be. It might not be.
You know what you need to do? You need to write another book.
Scott, what did I just say I was paying? What did I just say I was paying for? Didn't I just say I was going to do another book?
Yeah, you did.
I just said that in this podcast. I was doing another book.
Yeah, but I didn't listen to the first 25 minutes before I came
on. Of course not. You just come in, try to read the Cliff Notes, and it's like, oh, the Scarlet Witch love her kids. She don't have a husband, though. It's not the Vision, right? Let's just do the Doctor Strange 2.
I hope and wish there will be a Cliff Notes page for every episode of the Real Whovians cast.
Maybe
and it will be studied by generations to come.
Maybe I'll be a motherfucking AI in the future.
I did try doing that on the Sammy Carter wiki back in the day, but it was too fucking boring.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? I've actually tried to watch old episodes. Like, when it was COVID, I tried to watch old episodes, and I was like, why are all of these like 50 minutes fucking long? And when I sent some of the old episodes to my friends that I was on, they were like, Jesus Christ, Memory, because that's my name in real life. I was almost going to say my own name. Why are these things so long?
Did you ever watch Sammy Carter's Living the Dream stories?
Oh, you heard a song. And I also remember the fucking news video where he called Reece Shearsmith. They were
very long. I remember.
Oh, the ones back in the day with Matrix Lord, it was so bizarre. It would just be like him playing clips that he recorded off the TV from like the BBC, and then Matrix Lord would be walking around New York showing off like shops and that.
That's really living the dream, watching TV and walking around NYC, Staten Island.
I actually had guest stars, had people with me, yeah. It's pretty funny.
Oh.
That was actually Sammy Carter in the room with them.
That was.
Hey, what are you giving me this for?
Joe, I've got a question.
Yes.
When was the last time you saw Sammy Carter? I don't think I've heard from him in years.
Is it? Wait.
I have no idea where he is.
You know what?
He's gaming on Twitch.
You know what, mate? I think you need to bring Philip Archer back on because my friend loves him. He thinks Philip Archer is a great character on your show. Because we kind of treat your show like it's a fictional thing now. Like the people who go on it aren't real, almost. Like everyone's sort of a character. But what makes it interesting is that I go on it and they know me in real life, and then they see me interacting with the New York, Staten Island legend Joe Cappuccino.
Yes.
They didn't know people like you were real until they saw.
Oh my God. He loves knocking me, doesn't he?
I'm not knocking you. Right? I want to knock you, but
Marie, look what I can do. Yeah, man.
That was such a good song, though.
That was actually
that as a single.
That's probably better than fucking Sammy Carter's Naughty Boy.
Honestly. No. It's better than Sammy Carter's. There was a guy who wanted to write a book series.
You want to know something funny? I saw him on Twitch. I followed him on Twitch. I sent him a message.
You was a guy.
No, I sent him a message. I'm like, well, I guess you're going to have to deal with me because I'm going to be the #1 gamer in America and you're big with gaming, so you got to see my face all. And that was the end of that. It was like, block.
You know what? The truth is, Joe. The truth is, though, being #1 gamer in America kind of just isn't. When you think about it, it isn't really a flex. It kind of like implies that all you do with your spare time is play video games. It's like not really a flex.
I mean, it would make me a lot of money.
Really. You wasted a lot of money trying to be the #1 gamer in America.
I don't see it as wasted. I don't see it as wasted.
Okay, but how does it reflect on you being #1 gamer in America, do you think?
It's a goal you shoot for, like Rocky Balboa wants to beat Apollo Creed. Or
yeah, but like fighting is like something
but that was his goal, right? So you set goals for yourself, right?
Well, it depends, like what the goal is. Like it's kind of like a stupid goal, in my opinion.
Why is that a stupid goal?
Because it kind of just makes you the reflection of it that you managed to collect.
It's not everybody could be #1 in something.
Were you
I didn't say I was going to keep it. I didn't say I was going to keep it for long.
Okay, I just wanted. What did you get? Like when you did the school awards, what did you get? Like #1 in? Did you ever like win one of them awards at the end of the school term when they're like, this person did X, Y, and Z, and that means they're like a legend, and we give them an award?
I was school captain, and it just gave me extra work. It was fucking shit.
I got an award for drama and acting, Joe.
You deserve an award for
drama. That's right.
That is true. I do deserve an award for drama, I think.
You do.
maybe not acting. I'm just gonna have to turn up as myself, and it kind of.
So what have you been doing that in the spare time, like that while I'm gaming and trying to be #1 in America? What is the memery doing? What podcasts have you been doing?
No podcasts actually.
You just been existing.
Going out to nice restaurants mostly, actually.
You haven't been shit disturbing on Twitter? You haven't been battling people?
No, I've been shit disturbing in real life. Went to a very nice restaurant. And I've
been picking up trans women? Like, what have you been doing? Still going on trans women's dating sites like before or no?
What?
Didn't we hear that?
I don't think it was this, like, what that was. I don't think there is a trans women dating site. If there is, please let me know in the comments below.
Grindr.
Is that that's more like gay, isn't it? So you're gonna end up with more men.
This is the thing though, because like, and I am something of an expert.
Yeah, no offense.
There are a lot on Grindr, but it's a lot of methy people on Grindr. So I wouldn't.
That's what I mean. I get the assumption Grindr's quite like a sleazy place. Like you want to meet someone in an amorous condition, not like fucking. Yeah. I want to fuck you up the bumhole or something like that. It's like the opening line. I met my current
partner on OkCupid, and that was pretty good. Tinder was fucking shit though. I've never had anything on Tinder. Everyone just talks about
what dating apps?
What I'm trying to say, memers, I'm trying to say is, what are your goals?
What the fuck is the
What are your goals? What do you want to be? Like, what are you doing that you're saying I'm doing the wrong thing? Joe, what are you doing that's right?
What do I want to be in life? What do I want to be in life?
No, what are you doing that you want to be in social media? Do you want to be in podcasts? You want to be known?
I don't know if I even want to be known. I just want to enjoy myself. That's my motivation in life, Joe.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Yeah, I am actually. I quite like talking.
You kind of said that reluctantly. You said, "Are you happy now?"
I am happy right now. Yeah. No, I'm just a bit tired. I'm a bit tired because it's like 7 o'clock in the morning over here.
Well, you didn't have to fucking come in.
No, I like coming on here. And it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've just done a lot of writing. That's all, Joe.
You're writing a book?
Yeah, I'm the guy who wanted to write the book series called Sorrows of Souls or whatever it is.
Jesus Christ.
Joe,
I'm asking you a serious
I've
question.
got a question.
You say you're writing, so what are you writing?
Trans
play?
dating app profiles. I'm actually writing a play.
Are you?
You're not invited, unfortunately.
I don't live where you live, so thank you.
What a shame.
I'm not on a private jet yet, not until I'm number one gamer in America, I guess.
I was thinking about this the other day. My friend told me, who I told about
Scott,
you guys.
Moment we get money, right, Scott?
My friend told me.
We're gonna go ghost hunting. We're going ghost hunting, Scott. You and me.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
K2, she wants. We're gonna do fuck ghost hunting.
I should write a play about you, Joe.
What?
My friend. Oh.
What?
I said we're ghost hunting. Did you want to join?
I said I already bust enough ghosts in my day-to-day life.
Okay. That's
quite racist. Joe.
Yes.
So, I was gonna say, I think that. Oh, my friend was suggesting that I should write a play about you. That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
Well, it's actually not really, but it's like just based on like fucking fandoms and whatnot. Because they've seen my involvement in this and they're kind of like fascinated by it now. They're like, Joe is like a strange sort of American character, and you've got all these international people coming together for this show, and they're all weird.
Scott's so international. Yeah.
But like a lot of people, but like we've got people from Australia. We've got people from England. We've got people from English-speaking countries, basically, which makes it easier to write.
People in America too, which is we different. They're not on yet.
But yeah, we've got the number one gamer in America here right now with us.
Not yet. Or ever. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's okay. I've got a question, Joe. What is the biggest achievement you've done in your life? You can't say Real Whovians, and you can't say self-published books, apart from your kids.
My children are the greatest.
I said apart from your kids. I just said apart.
It's too late. You asked me the question.
Okay,
I answered it.
The second biggest achievement then.
What's your biggest?
Yeah, what you put me on the spotlight? I'm bored. What's your achievement? Yeah.
Coming on the Real Whovians cast.
You haven't done it yet, I guess.
I am on the Real Whovians cast. We're not.
No, I mean you haven't done the biggest achievement yet, I guess.
Well, I'm only.
You know what the funny thing is? You mock me, right? But like I've tried so many things.
I find you funny.
No, I've tried so many things in my life.
But what it is
I have accomplished a lot.
I'm not gonna like diss you and like say like you're a complete loser because obviously you're not.
I'm not a complete loser. Look at this motherfucker. Like, he's the biggest motivator of all. I'm not the complete.
Like 99%, but like 99%. The way that. Okay, I'm fucking with you a bit.
This is what I need, Scott. This motherfucker to motivate me. Watch. See billboards all over the fucking place with my face on it. It would be like that fucking End of the Planet of the Apes movie where he goes and instead of seeing Lincoln on the monument, it's fucking the ape. This motherfucker's gonna turn around. I'm gonna be outside his fucking house with my face.
That was the most illogical
joke I've ever heard. He's gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna be like all over the place, famous. Maybe I'll even have my own
already
fucking
famous in the hearts of thousands.
Right.
Maybe not for the right reasons, but I'll make you famous. If I ever
I'm already famous, bro.
I'll introduce you to everyone. I'll introduce you to. I mean, Stephen Moffat knows who you are.
Right.
We know that, and we know that you know the secrets of the ponds in the Return of Dr. Mysterio.
Right.
Okay, but yeah, no.
Mark what you want, Mimu. You'll see one day. You'll see one day. You can mock all you like.
Okay, but Joe,
you're not gonna fucking believe it.
I love you.
I love you too, but you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it.
Like you.
Want the last laugh?
You'll have the giggle, you might say.
The giggle? No. You see, listen, it's all about hard work and dedication. It may take a long time, but gonna get there.
Where are you gonna get?
Embarrassed Whovian.
That's right.
Where are you gonna get, Joe?
Never know.
You gonna write for the show?
Never know.
Didn't you say you had a screenplay?
Oh yeah, what's that about?
Me? I have a screenplay.
What's the screenplay
I have a whole bunch
about?
of stuff.
Actually, what is the screenplay about? I'm curious.
All be revealed eventually. Let's one thing at a time. Let's do the gaming thing. Get that done, right?
Okay. I've got a question, Joe. What's your next book gonna be?
I think it's gonna be.
Is it gonna be about the crick in your neck?
No. I am getting the money together first. We'll see.
But you don't need money to write a book. Just send it to a publishing house.
No.
Send it to a literary agent, and then you get published. And they pay you. It's not the other way around.
Right.
Why would you pay?
You never did a book before, and you have no idea what you're talking about. But okay.
Joe, I literally did like a module at my university about like this exact topic last term, and I got like a fucking 2-1 in the essay for it. Which is pretty good. It's like not amazing, but it's pretty good considering how dull it is.
What's a true one? Like, how does?
So a first is the highest grade you can get at a British university.
Okay. So it's like
a 2-1 is like below. So it's like a B, I guess.
Okay.
You got a B.
That just
sucks. That sucks in America. B. You don't got an A.
Joe, what did you get during your
You're mad. You got fucking mad for a second.
No. I'm just curious.
You got fucking pissed.
What did you get?
Start talking louder and faster. That's
no,
what.
I'm
when you get
curious.
Starts talking like that. It's over.
Okay, but Joe, what did you get?
Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
No, I'm being.
Let me tell you something. You make fun of me a lot, but I feel like I accomplished a lot in my life. Okay. Besides trying to do books.
Okay, I'm not making fun of you right now, but what did you get in school, Joe?
I got all these books I published. I'm actually doing good in gaming. I'm not bad. I'm actually fucking ranked good, bro.
What grades did you get in school? Tell me the exact grades.
I was in honor classes.
No, what grades did you get? Why can't you answer that?
It was all right. I got like 90.
It was all right.
Out of 100, I guess. I was in honor classes. Maybe that was
what
bad.
grade did you get in like what do you call it, like A level basically?
I wasn't in college, bro.
No, not A level.
You.
I mean,
like
college. I wasn't in university like you, bro.
Okay, but what grades did you get in school? What was like what did you get, like an A, a B, a C, a D?
I told you I got like an A minus. I got like a B plus.
What subjects did you do that in? What subjects exactly? Be precise.
History, English.
Okay, what did you get in history?
I got like a B plus.
What did you get in maths?
Wait,
math. What is it? Why you keep going for the topic to me when you start failing?
Are you one of these people who like judges people and how they did it at high school?
No. But it's because of what he said to me. He was like, "B's like bad, man." So I want to see.
Because you made it like that. You made it like that's the biggest friggin' thing, and meanwhile,
no, it's not. But I said it's pretty good considering I didn't care about the subject.
No, there's an excuse.
I got like fucking. They wouldn't even show me my mark because it was so low at high school.
I don't remember
like
what mine
29 out of 100.
Well, no, I'm not mocking you for it. I'm only mocking him for it because he mocked me.
No, but I'm saying. So
if I'm honest with you, I don't think grades are like a good reflection on how.
No, but like I did fucking terrible at high school, and then I did uni, and I ended up doing honors because I got like 89 or something. Yeah, it's
pretty good.
Fucking high school doesn't really.
You were starting your own podcast and you stopped. Why?
It didn't really start it. I just did like.
You did, and then you abruptly stopped. Why did you?
Oh, what? The
stop?
one with the guy? You mean?
I'm just curious. Like you would tell me.
Wait. Hang on.
You see my podcast. You see my podcast. And I thought you were going to try to be podcast extraordinaire, and you just did one episode.
No. That was like a wind up to that guy who was in it. That's the only
reason. But why did you? But you make it like, oh, you could do so much better at different things, and then you just gave up right away. Why?
No, I'm just not in. Wait, hang on. I wasn't doing that seriously.
You trying to judge me like if I did podcast, I'd be so much better because my expertise in university is like
I'm not saying I'm not. Hang on.
Believe.
I don't think I'm necessarily even clever.
I'm super intelligent. My name is the Memory. And I could do better than you, Joseph Cappuccino. I could be better than you, Cappuccino. I could do podcasts, and they'd be extraordinary.
Why is everyone in your head like
you did one. You did one podcast, and you're like, I can't do this sometimes.
I just wasn't interested really in continuing it.
How many views did you get?
Not amazing because I didn't market it particularly.
No, stop with the excuses. How many views did you get?
Like basically none. Like I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like I just wanted to like fucking get that guy on just to see what he was like. I just wanted to talk to him, mess with him.
When nobody could see. You made a statement you're going to do your own podcast. You did one, and that was it.
Did you not watch it? Like me and Marty were like, Marty was like impersonating a guy called.
I saw 5 minutes of, and you just told me how long my podcasts were.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yours was like 3 hours fucking long.
I mean, you got like 1,900. They're all pretty long. They're all pretty long. They're all like
I got thousands of
50 odd
podcasts, right?
minutes.
But still, you said it shouldn't be too long, but then you do 3 hours.
And also,
Isn't that
like, I
hypocritical?
mean, realistically, I'm not that invested in making a podcast.
you
personally.
said my podcasts are too long, but then you do a 3-hour podcast.
Don't care. It's my
You
rules.
do
It's
care.
my channel. I
So
don't care. Like, I'm
everything
not
you
doing it for the
say-
views, though. I think you actually like take
Everything
it seriously.
you say is full of shit, is what I'm telling you. Because
Bring back-
you said my podcast.
You know what? I agree. I was
Well,
going to say bring back
how
Philip
long?
Archer. Bring back Philip
But
Archer.
then you're going to do one
Bring back
better,
that
mate.
smoking man.
You're
Bring
going
back
to do
Drew
one better. You're going to be the one to show Matrix Lord how to do podcasts, and you did 3 hours with 2 views, and I was one of them, and then I watched it again, but only 5 minutes worth. So there you go. There
Okay,
you go.
so I don't really care. I'm not like taking it seriously.
So everything you say today is bullshit because
Well,
you're just a meme. That's
No,
what
no,
you
no,
are.
no. I just find
You're
you funny,
memeing
that's
your
all. 'Cause I think
motherfucking
you
self.
take it seriously. I think you. Take
I don't take it seriously. I don't
Yes,
take it
you
seriously.
do. You do take it seriously. You want to be #1 gamer in America. You told me it was an investment before. I don't know
Well,
what you're going to get. out of
I'm
it.
not really doing bad in it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sure,
like realistically,
experts.
who fucking cares? Who fucking
You like
cares,
that?
Joe?
That's 0, right?
Yeah. It's fucking weird though because I find that when I have Coke Zero, I get really thirsty like 10 hours later.
Yeah,
So if I have
there's no
it-
sugar, right? That's weird, right?
Yeah, they use an artificial sweetener or something, which I
Oh, maybe
think is
that's why.
probably
Fucking Coke Zero tastes weird. Whatever.
Yeah.
Joe,
I
I've got a
gotta try
question
the new
for you.
Prime drink. There's a
I've got a question for you, Joseph. And
What?
the audience have wanted to know this for a long, long time.
I'm sure.
How big are you? Height wise. I'm curious, how tall are you? I've always wanted to know.
Why?
Oh, it's high. Oh, I thought
So
you
I
were
can
talking
like picture you in real life. I want to picture like how tall I would be up against you.
5'8".
I'm 5'11", so I'd be taller than you. I'm just
I'm
curious.
6'1",
You might be.
man.
Are you
what's
6'1"?
Yeah,
Look at that shit. See
I'm a
that?
fucking skyscraper.
Jesus Christ.
Joe,
What?
I've got a
Did I-
question.
did I-
When
did
you're
I-
in school,
Your
when you're in
dreams have come
school-
true tonight, right? Your dreams have come true. You found out
Yes,
my
they
height.
have.
Wow.
Yes, they have. I've got another question.
Okay.
In school, were you bullied?
I think I said this on the podcast, right?
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
When I
think
was
you
in
must have
elementary
done.
school and I was trying to like get kids to talk about was talking about Doctor Who and they know what the fuck I was talking about and they beat the shit out of me. Remember that? Nobody in America knew what Doctor Who was.
They beat you up because they didn't know what Doctor Who was.
They were like, "You're a freak. What the hell was that show?"
No, I think that was for another
Like, if
reason.
I had Star Wars figures, they knew what that was. But it was like,
What
I
didn't
got,
you?
I got bullied a few times.
What are
in
those
school.
figures behind you, Joe?
Spider-Man stuff.
Why don't you buy Spider-Man figures? Did they know what you were talking about when you said Spider-Man? Of course they did.
People knew that stuff, yeah.
But they beat you up because you talked about Doctor
No,
Who. Are you
not when I
kidding
had
me?
that. No, it just they didn't
Are
know.
you kidding me?
If you have a kid in school and they all watch the same thing, and there's
Gonna
one
beat you
kid
up.
they don't know, they're not familiar with the kid, they don't know anything about it, they start making fun of him because they're like, "Oh, what are you talking about?"
Do you not think the reason they made fun of you was your ways?
my ways?
Think about it, Joe. In your life, how do people treat you?
Pretty damn good.
What's your job,
my
Joe?
life. What's
You
my
often
job
talk
now?
about
I
it.
remember getting bullied when I was at school. And it
Well,
was
here's
fucking-
the thing, me Marie. We discussed this, right, Scott?
Mm-hmm.
The last time
Yep.
when somebody found out where I worked,
No, not where you work, but like what your job
they
is.
tried to get me fired and
I
called my
don't
job.
mean
Remember that?
don't mean where you work. I mean what
Yeah,
the
that-
job
who was
is.
That wasn't me.
Wasn't me either.
I think that might have been you once.
I didn't try and
Me.
get you fired.
No, actually,
You
I
called
think I
you
guess.
called the medical practice, I think.
I called you at work. I didn't try and get you fired.
Yes, you did. You called me at work. Yeah, I remember.
No, I called and I said I was from YouTube. I remember
Yeah, I
that. And you
Yeah.
immediately knew it was me because the fucking Skype call
Yes.
ID came up.
Yes.
I didn't try and get you sacked or anything. I just wanted
No,
to try
but I mean, no,
Joe,
you
I
didn't.
don't want to know where you
What?
work. I want to know
I'm
what your
talking
job
to
is.
her. What?
I want to know what the job is, not
It-
where you work.
It's still to do with medical.
Explain. What does that even mean? It's still to do with medical.
Because here's the thing.
Medical. How you would
Okay.
phrase it. It's still to do with medicine.
Scott,
Jesus,
isn't
how did this
it?
man get a good grade in English? Jesus Christ.
First, you know what, bro? Are you kidding me right now? Seriously? How did I get a good grade in English?
it was
What
about.
have you
medical,
fucall done in your life?
No, but I mean, it's
Other
just your
than
use of the
troll
English
people,
language is
bro.
elaborately poor.
What have you said that you could say people you will be remembered
That's
in a
got
good
nothing
way,
to do
and
with
not
getting, like, a good grade in
not a
English.
bad
I'm
way?
just
I'm
baffled
talking
by
in a
your use
good
of the
way.
English
Have you
language at
fucking
times.
done anything?
It baffles me.
It's purposeful.
I'm not saying like people who get bad grades are like stupid, but it's like I don't know how you got a good grade if like your articulacy is so poor.
But didn't you say this is such a show and I'm a character?
You are
Don't
a
I
character.
got
You're
to
a comic
perform
book
for you?
character.
Don't I got to
No,
perform for you?
The thing is, Joe, you're kind of like how you view the world is what you are like yourself almost. And when you talk about me, you talk about me like I'm some grand operatic villain, or when you talk about someone in a good way, they're always like sort of a cliche almost. You yourself are almost like that kind of character. Like you are hyperbolized. Your existence is a hyperbole in a way.
Okay.
Like you're just such a character, Joe. I just love it. I love it. There's a compliment in there somewhere. There's also an insult.
There is a reason why we don't cross the streams, right, Scott?
Always.
And again, I'm not saying like yes, that time that Kate had called my medical practice, but it wasn't just her. There were times when there was that thing with Louis, and all of them were trying to.
I'm not. Hang on, Joe. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I don't want to know you
are.
are.
I'm trying to bring. Can I finish something that I'm talking about?
No, but you're making it sound like cast where you.
I never talk
I
about.
don't care about where you work.
I never talk about what I do or my job because when people had found out in the past, they were annoying. While Kate tried it once and stopped, other people continued until they tried. Do you understand? We live in a world where, what was it, 6 months ago, James Spivey had sent messages to me about glad my mother was dead. No, could you just fucking listen for 1 second? No, that's not just being mean to you. On my mother's anniversary of her death during Christmas season,
it's horrible. Okay,
sent me videos dancing.
I agree with you. I don't like it. I don't rate it when people do that.
Oh, I'm not done. And then he went to my friend that died and contacted the widow and impersonating accounts. So this just happened 6 months ago. Do you really think I want to give anybody ammunition like these freaks where they're going to do some damage in my personal life and they're going to try to...
I didn't ask where you
Do you understand why, though?
I understand where you're coming from.
I will never talk about... I will never talk about...
I wanted to know what your job entails, not what your job is.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you because there are the wrong people in this world that...
Yeah, but I'm not asking for like a fucking job ID or something. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just asking what like you do because I'm curious what you do in your work. I'm asking you a normal question, Joe. This is a normal question.
Okay.
You're making out like a mental for asking you.
Because people are so...
I know people are horrible, but if like you just said,
they will figure out where I work, and then that will be the end of it.
If you said
like Scott doesn't want anybody to know where he works because then it'll be bothering him. I don't want people. I don't want people to know where I work, so that's why we try to keep it separate.
But I wasn't asking about where. I asked about what. You know,
I told you it was with the medical field, right?
That could mean anything. That could literally mean anything.
So when Kate contacted the practice that I didn't
ask for a description on how people have harassed you.
I'm giving you an example of what I did in the past.
I don't give a fuck. Really?
You want to know what I'm doing now, right? So you want to know. So it's similar to what I was doing then. You want to just listen for one?
Okay, all right. Similar to what you were doing then. Okay, all right. Carry on.
So in the past, I had worked in a medical practice where we did thermal ablations, we did phlebotomies, sclerotherapies, and liposuction. Are you listening, ass?
Yeah. What did you do though? What did you do?
So
you like a receptionist? Be honest.
No. Could you let me finish?
There's no shame in it.
My boss had trained me, and he also put me through hours worth of school.
As a typewriter.
And I got degree. I got medical certifications. What are you talking about, bro? If you're gonna fucking answer for me, fuck off.
Okay, I'm only winding you up. It's a gentle ribbing, Joe.
There's no reason to wind me up because you don't like the answer that I
No,
fucking
it's not. I don't like the
surgeries,
answers. I mean, it's interesting.
or you don't like the answer that I did important shit.
It wasn't the answer I was expecting, Joe. That's all I'm gonna say. That wasn't the answer I was expecting it to be.
It was a serious job, unlike fucking. I guess you're saying now I'm not serious, but the job I have now, yes, it's serious because I deal with people's medications every day.
So you like the pharmacist at the till, basically? Is that what you are?
See, you going deeper, so someone's going to try to figure out where I work, and this is what I don't want.
Okay, all right. If you
just told you I said medical, right? And that's the last job I did surgeries. Now I'm doing stuff.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I think I figured out what your job is. Not where you are, but I know what it. I know what you kind of do. Okay, all right. I get it. I understand. There's no shame in it, Joe. There's no shame in it.
I didn't say there's a shame in it, but there's no reason for you to know it. Because it doesn't do anything that benefits
Joe, there's no
the
reason
podcast.
for me to know that you want to be #1 gamer in America, but you shout it out loud every day. There's no reason for me to know what the pizza tastes like, but you tell me every day.
No, I don't.
You tell people on YouTube every day what your food was like. What
No, I don't.
water was like.
I haven't did a video in 5 days.
Kids, I gotta go because it's Mother's Day. So I have my parents over. But
Happy Mother's Day to you, Mom.
Good seeing you, dog. Good seeing you, dog.
And by the way, Matrix was a sterilization technician.
Yes, this I was. Thank you. Ha! See, she knew.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at that?
I was a sterilization technician. That was one of my.
Okay, but you're like a pharmacist behind the till.
I didn't say I was a pharmacist.
Okay, but you're not saying you weren't, which means you probably are.
Listen,
I'm not doxing you by saying that. There are a lot of fucking places in New York.
I don't want you to know what I do. Just like I don't want anybody else to know what I do, because that's when it.
Okay, I've got a question for you, Joe. What is the nature of what is in your life when you're not doing live streams, when you're not at work? What is it you think about the most?
I love helping people.
How so?
So
what do you think about? Do you think about helping people all the time?
I actually love helping people, like the doctor. I love helping people. I love helping people get better. I love whether it be mentally, whether it be physically.
Can you give me an example of doing that recently?
Today, I actually saw someone was very, very sick, and I had made sure that the worker got someone to take them so they can go into the hospital.
Okay, I said out of work. Out of work and out of YouTube. What do you do?
I'm going to be out of work if I'm working or not working. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Because sometimes you must have downtime when you're not on YouTube and you're not working.
Right. So if I'm not gaming, I'm out and about. So, I mean.
When you're out and about, what is it you think about? And what
do I think about?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Think about and do.
I interact with friends and family. Go out.
Okay, I said what you think about, not necessarily like general things like that. I want to be specific.
Okay, so I'll think about what I want to plan to do in the future. So what goals for myself?
So what goals do you set for yourself beyond #1 gamer in America?
I want to do a new book. I want to do a screenplay one day. I might want to produce a gaming, video game company or video games.
What games would you make?
Basic stuff. If I was making, I'm not a gamer though. Like I'm not a game developer, but I probably would want to produce or pay for someone to make games the way they wanted to do, like a Kickstarter. I guess I probably would do that. Or I would want to be to do with the movies. Like maybe I would finance them doing certain pictures or movies or something that I would like, or I would be on board with. Like, to give an example, like one of my favorite B movie things is like Puppet Master, right? So that's Full Moon Entertainment.
The action figure and all.
So like with the Puppet Master movies,
you got a Funko Pop of it too.
You know that they're like funded sometimes by fans. So the company now, they take money, right, Scott? Remember I was telling you?
Yeah.
I almost donated. I almost like gave. That's a tunnel, by the way. I almost was going to pay all this money for the movie to be made, like put money towards it. But then one of the things was that you got to play a Nazi, and I didn't want to do that because one, I don't believe in that, and I would never wear that symbol, and two, Sharon's Jewish, so that was the end of that. Because again, you know that you're
a good man, Joe. You're a good man.
So if I'm going to appear in a movie and I was going to get killed by a puppet, I'd rather be a regular person, not a Nazi. So
it's just in a movie, right? It's not.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
The whole sense.
See, the point you don't understand is it doesn't matter if it's in a movie. The memes will be all over the place, and then people start formulating bullshit. Like that time when Sergeant Slaughter in wrestling turned to the enemy, and he was like with the Iron Sheik and all that. That he lost his sponsorship for G.I. Joe because he was a traitor, and he got threatened. Remember that, Scott, in wrestling?
Yeah.
And he was getting paid over $1 million a year to be a G.I. Joe spokesperson. Now he said he's with the enemy, and he lost everything. He lost literally everything that they had to pay him in WWE.
Joe, are you familiar with the film Django Unchained, starring Leonardo DiCaprio?
With Jamie Foxx?
Yes. What does Leonardo DiCaprio use repeatedly in that film, which most would regard as reprehensible?
The N-word? I know about that, bro. So, but you're still not understanding. You're talking about me being a YouTuber, graduating to me becoming an actor, and then the first thing I do as an actor is do something that I just look. Every actor has principles that they would do or not do.
So, Joe, what other roles have you been up for?
I haven't tried for any roles. I'm not an actor.
But you're a published author.
Okay.
Okay, but like what? Okay, in life, do you not think it's a little bit late?
No. Because Samuel L. Jackson started at age 50, didn't he, Scott?
No, that's not true.
Oh, 48 or 50 he started?
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
He didn't start acting when he was 50, Samuel L. Jackson.
When did he start, Scott? He started late.
Scott.
He started late. Samuel L. Jackson started late.
His breakout of Pulp Fiction, he started when came out when he was 44, or odd.
All right, so in his 40s. So what's the difference, bro? He started late. Why is there has to be a limit of when you start?
Jackson settled on drama after taking a public speaking class and appearing in a version of the Threepenny Opera. He began acting on stage, including Home and A Soldier's Play. So my point is, actually, let's see when his first role was. His first role was 1980. So he was actually 32 when he started, in theory. And he probably did more before then, but it's just not on a record or anything like that. Actually, his first thing is 1976. So actually, 1972 even. Christ. So he actually started when he was 24, Joe.
But Samuel L. Jackson. His breakout role was not.
Yeah, but you've not like even started really.
I'm not. But I never said I was. I never said I was an actor, though. But you see, you're not around.
You need at least one professional credit.
I don't want to be an actor. You're jumping.
No, I'm not talking about an actor. I'm talking about like producer, video game maker. Have you taken any steps towards that being your actual career?
I'm not doing that now.
Okay, what are you doing then? Because you were just talking about. You want to be the #1 gamer in America?
I'm still going to do that. I'm going to get it done, and then we're going to do something else.
Okay, what happens when you're #1 gamer in America?
Then we do something else.
But what happens as a result of you being What's like the
He's doing it for fun, basically. That's all he's doing. It's not trying. He's not trying to achieve.
So why are you referring to Samuel L. Jackson starting when he was 40 odd?
Because you're trying to make it like I'm washed up and it's over and just go in the grave.
No, but like what? Okay,
you make it like, oh, you're old, you're done, goodbye, get the chair, go get the chair.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, if you've got these plans, you need to get them in fucking motion pretty soon.
Oh, I fucking wanted to write a book, Scott. I wrote a book. I wanted to do fucking 10 books.
Why didn't you send it to a literary agent, Joe? Why don't you send it to a literary agent? That's what everyone does.
You were trying to judge me, thinking you know what the fuck.
I'm not judging you, but I mean, I don't get why you don't do these things.
Bro, I'm doing fine.
Okay, if you're doing so well as an author, then why would you need a normal job?
You need medical coverage, don't you?
Come on, Joe. I'm not.
Do you realize? It doesn't matter how rich you are. Do you realize that when
how
you get
many people have read your book? Do you think
he's not listening to me? Do you realize that if you could be rich and you get sick, you have no idea how much that stuff costs. You could lose your whole fortune that you built up for fucking 30 years, and you can lose it in 30 days.
Well,
you have no idea if you have medical coverage.
Why don't you get a contract from a book publisher that has medical coverage on it? Why don't you do that, Joe?
Are you kidding me, bro? Do you even know what you're talking about?
Yes, I do. I mean, it's possible. I mean, if you're such a good author, why don't you send it either to a publisher or to a literary agent who will send it to a publisher, and then you will get paid for publishing the book.
Why is it bother you that I'm not?
It doesn't bother me, but it just kind of like fascinates me.
But what are you fucking doing? It fascinates you, but
Nothing.
You're not doing dick with your life.
No, but like, I don't have delusions of grandeur. I don't have delusions of grandeur.
But it doesn't matter. You're just not doing shit with your life. So how could you tell me
that's not entirely true, but I do
wrong?
think you have delusions of grandeur.
But I'm going out there trying to accomplish things in life. You're not accomplishing anything, though.
I am extremely private about my life on here for a good reason.
But you're not doing anything and yet you're the ones that's judging.
How do you know I'm not doing anything, Joe?
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
I wouldn't tell you if I was doing anything. Why would I do that?
You're not.
Why would I tell you? Why would I tell you if I was doing something?
Why would you be proud?
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Why would I want to bring it to the attention of basically a podcast full of people who live in little bubble worlds and all they do is think about Doctor Who all day? I come on here because you're funny, Joe. I come on here because you're funny.
So you're using me.
I'm not using you. I guess I'm using you for my own amusement, but that's about it.
Your head is so far up your ass. Honestly,
it's not up my ass. I think your head is so far up your ass.
Right.
Come on, Joe. I'm a published author. More like
you're not
a published author.
You like to mock people's success, but you're not doing anything.
Where's
the
success in that?
What is your biggest accomplishment?
How many people have read your books? How many people have read your books?
What is your biggest accomplishment? Trolling people? Exactly. Trolling people. Goodbye. Very easy to knock someone when you don't accomplish anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Over the years, I've had many people on. And what have I said? Did I always say the main rule?
Don't knock the host.
Don't knock the host. Don't knock the members.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens when you do that? You're fucking gone. You're gone. And that's the end of it. And you just announced that you're using me. You're not using me. You're doing this to make people laugh at me instead of with me. You don't believe in.
I saw it. I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm thinking he's doing it. He's doing it. That's why I was saying on Facebook. He's trying to get the. Oh, geez. Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. There's a reason why the Memery, we know it's called the Memery Factory, doesn't even have his own name, gets kicked off everybody's show because he gets on there, tries to get a little famous, and then he gets a little brave, and then he basically shits on his chances, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then nobody gives him the fucking time of day. And then when he's quiet and nobody bothers with him, he tries to troll. Because basically he has to, bring attention to himself. Always at the expense of others. You want to know what I do in my life, but then you don't want to review anything you do in your life. And everything I do, you want to make it that I'm old. I'm too old to do anything. Just die, Matrix Lord, or we're old in the chair. You don't have anything fulfilling in your life. You're not going anywhere, right? Very easy for someone to say that when they've accomplished jack shit. Very easily to say that when they have no goals. And let me tell you something. Everybody in this world is important, whether they be a janitor, whether they be serving you Dunkin' Donuts, whether they be serving you anything. Everybody has a purpose in life, and everybody is important. There's nobody that's not important. Okay? Don't make it like I'm insignificant, and you want to knock, and you want to mock, and you want to joke around and bash the shit out of me. Make it that, I'm the biggest loser there is. Oh, no, you're not 100% loser. You're a 97% loser. That's what he said, right? 97% loser. Okay. You call me a loser. That I have accomplished some things in my life. Well, what have you accomplished? Nothing. You want to go through life and just be ordinary, and you want to just be not known, and you just want to go to work, come home, go to work, come home till you die. That's what you want to do, Memory? That's fine. Not me. I want to be known. I want to be famous. I want to grow so that way my friends are famous and we're all famous together and we all have a legacy, right? I think all the time. I always think on how I can get there faster. Sometimes it's not meant to be to get there too fast, right? In my brain, if you believe you could achieve, and you know what? If I think it could be no one gamer, I'll be no one gamer. When money starts rolling in, then you get to see the true face of that person.
And you're doing this for fun. And it sounds like Beam Race, granted, he's being a shit disturber, but that's why I said he's doing it for fun. He's not a cheat trying to make this a life goal. I'm technically,
but the ultimate test would be
make it seem as though, oh, geez, you've got to be this way by this age or this. No,
right. But the ultimate test would be what I do with my riches if I become famous.
Yeah.
Will I do what I set out to do? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be 100% yes. I'm going to do what I set out to do. Because if I'm rich, I'm not bound by a job. And I could just do whatever. I can go wherever I want. I can do whatever I want. And if I'm rich enough, like, look at the guy, Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah.
Taking care of all his friends, right? Bought them houses, right? And a whole neighborhood he bought, right? Buying everything, right? You're doing it for people he loves, right? He loves. People criticizing him, they're knocking him, right? But he's taking care of his own, right?
Yeah.
If I'm rich,
he's at least going out and doing something. And like you said, what has a lot of these people who are knocking him done that is the same significance?
Listen, the goal is simple. Gonna be rich, right? I'm gonna get my name out there. The first people,
and that's all you gotta do is get your name, and that's just it.
Right. But the first people
out there, you gotta get your foot in the door.
And what did I always say?
Just let fate take
the first people that will benefit from it are my children and Sharon, my family, right? First people will benefit from it, right?
And that's who should be on top of the list.
Once that's done, and whatever, I told her I'm gonna go visit Scott.
Yep.
Gonna do things. If I'm not rich, he'll never need to work again. Period. Or Chris or whoever, right? Vaughn or all these people that I look. I didn't meet Scott, but I love Scott. I love Vaughn. I love all my friends. I love them to death.
They're part of. I mention you at least in the podcast or.
Listen, I don't have to say it, but I love my friends. I love they're my family, right? Mm-hmm. Scott is my family. Chris is my family. Vaughn is my family. Con is my family. I will do anything if I was rich for them, right? And that's what people don't understand. But when the time comes, you will see whatever you want to call it, me magnified with my friends. Mm-hmm. And ultimately, help people. I love helping people. It makes me happy helping people. It makes me happy taking care of people. It makes me happy if I save a life. It makes me happy if I save a person, whether it be through the books, whether it be through motivation. You know, if I stop someone from making a mistake, if I stop someone from killing themselves because they were motivated for something they read in my book, that's the goal. Okay? I don't have to be rich. I'm rich in that I made a difference in someone's life. Whether it be through the books, even if the book never made shit, as long as it touched someone or reached someone, it changed their way of thinking, it made them motivate themselves, maybe motivate themselves out of drinking, maybe motivated themselves if they had cancer. Whatever way it motivated you, if that's what I did, it doesn't have to be millionaire book. It doesn't have to be. It's rich to me that it worked. It made a difference in someone's life. Made a difference in enough people's lives, right? Whether I have to be happy when I do. And what I do is I help people. I try to help people. Even if it's a thing where I put a smile on their face, cheer them up. Could be like a bartender. Who knows? Right? Even if it's doing podcasts, listening to people, helping people, cheering them up, saying, I could do it, so can you. I could do podcasting, so could you. You want to feel better about yourself? Come on my podcast. Let's talk. Let's have fun.
But don't knock the host and don't knock the...
But if you're knocking the host, you're knocking the workers, then you're not here for the genuine reason. You're using. And that's the thing is that this guy had said how he could do so much better. He tried it once and he failed and he stopped. Everybody hates me. I gave him the time of day. And you know what? I don't hate him. Just disappointed. Because I always try to make people better. Not going to make people better who suck ass. Okay? And he sucks ass. And if you ask anybody, they'll tell you Mimiri sucks ass. All over Twitter. I could create a goddamn thread right now. A poll on Twitter. And I could put, does Mimiri suck? Yes or no? And I guarantee you, everybody will say Mimiri sucks.
And there'll be a 2% margin, 2-1.
Let's experiment, Scott.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do it right now. Let's see how powerful I am, Mimiri. Right? You want to make it like I'm... Let's see how powerful I am. Let's see.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Give it to the dark side. Okay, I'm on Joe's page right now. This should be interesting.
Okay, let's see. Okay. So, let me proofread it first.
Go ahead. Because I just looked on your page. I didn't see anything yet.
All right. Here we go, Scott. Read it out loud.
Did you send it to my Facebook? Because I'm not seeing it.
I've been on Twitter.
Oh, okay. I see. Problem solved. The trophy list is up.
No, I just put it up. My new thing. I'll pin it to you. I'll pin it to mine. Okay. Go ahead, read it, Scott.
Okay, let me refresh. Refresh. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for the fun. All right, let's see how powerful I am and how my voice reaches everywhere. Here are some questions. Does Memory suck balls? I mean,
Didn't say that.
I'm sorry. Wrong script. Does Memory suck? How much does How much does he suck Godzilla-sized donkey dicks? Has he ever done? No. How much does he suck? Let's see. Has he ever done anything positive in his life? If you can use one curse word to describe him, what would it be? Do you like Memory, or is he a troll?
That's right. That is the questions that are posed to you on Twitter.
The question of the day.
Let's see how boring and infinitesimal I really am. Let's see how many people reply to my tweet. Because you want to make it that I am just. You know what? How about this, Scott? Let's do a goddamn
Hang on. Let me be. Sucks. Godzilla.
We're gonna do a multi-part podcast story.
Donkey balls. And what is the main? And what curse word? What curse word applies to memory? I'm sorry, I can't even talk. Applies to
Memory. Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
Memory. I know I probably just misspelled his name. Is a douche waste.
So here's what's happening, community. Memory has been kicked off the podcast for bashing the host and bashing the members, and that's the one rules you can't do. He was a guest, and now he's not. And thinking about all his insults and all his bashes, and when he hasn't accomplished a goddamn thing in his life, yet he wants to judge others how they're supposed to do and how better they're supposed to be, and he just ain't doing anything. I decided to make a multi-motherfucking part podcast. Yes, because he pissed me off, I will be returning every fucking night, and we will be doing podcasts, and we will just show exactly what the memory is all about. We're going to get everyone together, all the rogues gallery, people that interactions with him, and show what his legacy is. Basically, it's going to be nice.
Yep, it's going to be quite interesting. Oh, I already had posted that. I didn't even realize it. So it should be interesting to see how big this poll
Let's have fun. Let's see how.
Fair enough, Joe. Maybe.
Let's see how much of a shitty YouTuber I really am, or a tweeter, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, now he's trying to.
Let's see what kind of audience I have now. In the whole Twitter,
he's trying to do the apology right now, and if you click over to the comments thing, he's trying to do the apology, trying to.
You know what? I have to thank Memory though. No, I have to thank Memory. You know what? He pissed me off so much that I'm going to be #1 gamer very soon. I'm going to be rich. And actually, what I'm going to do, Scott, is
yes.
If I have a house like Jake Paul that time, where he had like his own Team 10 or whatever, I'm going to make sure the toilet bowl is called the Memory. The bathroom is going to be called the Memory. That's what I'm going to call it. The Memory room. When you take a shit, it's going to be called the Memory, right? I'm going to make sure that the toilet is rich, like it's an expensive. Maybe it's going to be a gold toilet, and I'm going to have a thing on it, the Memory room. That's what it's going to be.
Oh, speaking about names, I know I'm getting off the subject real quick, but I was watching Plasma last night on Totally 70s, and I made a comment about his little mini fridge being his medicine cabinet, and he went to his little label maker, and that's what he did. He put it on his little mini fridge. He put whatever I called his mini fridge is the medicine cabinet. The plasma medicine cabinet. So it's like
I think
every time I opened my mouth, I was giving him ideas or giving somebody an idea. So
I think what I'm going to do right now, to be very vulgar, Scott, and immature on memories level.
No,
I think I'm going to take a shit right now, and I think I'm going to name my shit the memery right now. I'm not going to take a picture of it. I'm going to take a memery right now in the bathroom. I'm going to take a memery right in the toilet. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to do a memery. That's it. Because that's what you are, is motherfucking shit. So you are. You fucking shitball. You motherfucking shitball. Judging me. You say I'm fat, then I'm not fat. Then I'm thin, then I'm not thin. Now I'm boring. Or, oh, you're making fun. I teach people how to eat pizza every day. I haven't done a video in 5 days. When have you been relevant? I'm definitely not fat. I'm skinny. You don't even know what I am.
5, 4, 3. Where's the comeback from that?
You're like, I'm so sorry, Matrix Lord. Can I please? Please. Memery, thank you. Thank you for being a dick. Thank you for being fucking goddamn piece of shit and no good nerf herder, fucker.
Rag on me. What?
Fucker. Motherfuckers.
All right, folks. Sadly,
we're getting out of here.
I got split too because I got it.
So do I, man. Got to do a memery right now. Take it easy. Take care. Bye for now.